Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Sorry about my AFK screen being just completely borked. It is a friggin' been a long-ass weekend for all of us, and we're getting our asses kicked in this, so I figured we'd just jump back in and end it quickly if that's what's going to happen, or at least get back into the action. So let's get back to the main screen here. That's the wrong screen. That's the broken one. Okay, here we go. So we are back. Strahd gave us a little bit of a reprieve, but now I guess we're going to find out what happens.
Feeling generous. You know, it's the night of his wedding.
He is so generous with his minions, that's for sure.
Okay, so Anton, you now kind of have an inkling on directly where to go, but what are you guys doing right now?
Anton's gonna turn to everybody and say, "God is like a cat. He likes to play with his prey before he devours it. Do not respond to his taunting. Keep focused on the mission. Can't afford any more diversions like this."
Agreed.
No. Where do we go now?
I believe the boon Strahd granted me knows where to go next.
Yes, and you can feel pulled back into the hallway where Oleg almost got his shit wrecked. The hallway that you guys came through were through the audience hall with the throne room. And you can feel a force pulling you to the north wall where one of the skeletons was hanging from.
Okay. We'll go back there and I'll say there's something about this wall. I'll try to investigate it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure I have all your... Nope, I have too many tokens. Oh, let me clear your condition here. Okay. Everyone, you can feel free to make an investigation check on this wall with advantage, since you know there's something here.
Since Anton pointed it out? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, easy peasy.
That twice. Sorry.
Turil just kind of kicks at the wall for a moment, and then it kind of separates from itself and opens just a bit into this long corridor that continues north for about 40 feet, and then it turns to the west. It's completely dark. So, yeah.
We brought our own light.
Yeah, you all still have your... I assume you guys would have still put up your light cantrips and all of that. So.
Yeah, recast it every hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like before, we'll send Victor out front. Oh, but I am going to cast False Life with a level 3 spell slot.
All right. Where is Victor? Why don't I see him? Oh, there he is. But he doesn't have any light source.
Put one on his forehead.
Yeah,
I think it has to be an object of some
I'll cast it on his guillotine blade.
Okay. Let me just give him some lighting here.
Where's my character? Can't.
Close enough.
There he is.
All right, everyone's in this hallway now, right?
No, I have been left behind.
Oh, sorry about that. There you go. All right, so it again, as you're making your way through here, see that there's a staircase that leads up and then turns again on itself. And as you guys make your way through the staircase, while you're all nicely, mostly grouped here, I'm going to gather your tokens and bring you to the next page. Normally, I would just do, for the sake of brevity, you guys end up here, but I kind of want you guys to see parts of the castle here. So, you know, for your own reconnaissance. So you make your way through. This is going to be very similar or familiar to you, Anton. It's the room that had those dark alcoves that line the wall. The ceiling has fallen here, so there's a bunch of rubble strewn across the floor. And overhead, the beams of Ravenloft are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminate the hall, lighting the faces of life-sized human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
What is this place?
I would say, Turl, your spidey sense is tingling here. Something feels very familiar. It has a feeling of spirits within this hall.
Can I tell if they're undead or...
They're not
Fae?
like, it's not undead or fae or... I mean, I guess if you had to categorize it, the closest thing would be undead, but you don't really feel a very strong, like, presence, if that makes sense. They're just kind of echoes that are, like, here within this hall.
Is it like a negative energy? Or is it...
I'll give you the choice. Give me either like a religion check or a nature check.
They're both -1, so here goes.
Okay. With the 7, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what you're feeling. The one thing that kind of does permeate is like feelings of sorrow, of grief.
Okay. I would relay this to the team and let them know there's something emanating here that just isn't good.
Yeah, Anton, you remember that this hallway leads to that one large spiral staircase that had the red light illuminating from above. And if you took your arcane eye, would have been able to see above. And it was that heart-shaped glass.
Okay.
Glass-shaped heart? You know what I'm trying to say. And then the hallway that leads to the south goes into that study. And that's where you're being pulled.
Okay. And somebody still has invisibility active?
Yes. It's nothing pinging the invisibility.
I'm going to tell everybody to wait by the entrance of the chamber and have Victor walk along the edge of the wall to the door towards the study.
Okay. Are you going to send him in?
Yep. Well, just to the door.
Okay.
Nothing happens to him?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll have him open the door.
All right, and you know what? One thing. Let me just double check. Okay, perfect. Never mind. All right, so we'll move Victor in. I just want to make sure that Ryan can still see Victor, and you should be.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen anybody move yet. We're just in this little hallway, if that's what we're supposed to see.
Oh, there we go. That better? Can you see Victor?
I see us all in a little skinny
What was
hallway
that?
next to a staircase. That's what I see.
Scroll out and see if you can see where Victor moved to.
I still see Victor on my screen too in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything move. Sorry.
He's right here on my screen.
Yeah. Ping in
No
right there
longer-
too.
No, I don't. I seem to be connected. Zach, do you see where he is?
I just see him right here.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't been pulled somewhere like maybe you
Yeah,
wanted
but
to.
you should be able, as Ryan, you should be able to see the characters.
I can move him. Here, I'm moving Victor around. I don't know if that tells you where he is. I'm moving
I
him.
know where I'm seeing him. You're not seeing him, so that's the problem.
No,
He's no
yeah.
longer in the hallway.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, there is a Victor thing here, which is strange.
Yeah.
Are there two Victors? What's your vector, Victor?
All right, let's just delete that one and pull. Zach, can you pull another one out?
Okay, so I deleted that
I'm
one.
just gonna move you all into the study. like, you can move yourself out if you really want to, but again, for the sake of brevity and technical problems irritating me. So you find yourself here in the study. Anton, you, with lightning focus, go directly to, where is it? Let me actually just give you guys the full description here. 37. So again, you have the big fire. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes. Their leather covers are well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a luxurious, thick rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table that's waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed couches and chairs are arranged about the room, and there's a huge painting that hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. Anton, you recognize that portrait as basically the same woman that you saw in the one room with the windows that was looking out and fiddling with the windows. But you immediately head over to one of the bookcases and just kind of looking real quickly at the books, you can tell that they're really, really valuable. There's a lot of priceless information here. But your hand moves to one in particular. And it's kind of, you can tell it's very old. This one, compared to all of the other books, has not been well kept. It's beaten, it's old, it's not as thick as the rest of them. It's a fairly thin leather journal, it seems like. And as you look through, you can see that the writing, it's written in, you would assume, some type of code. But you know that this is one of the treasures that Van Richten has sent you here. This is the one that would give you insight into your enemy, Strahd.
Okay, but I can't actually read any of it.
No, not at this time. However, you are again pulled towards the staircase on the northwest side of the room. You know that there's something else.
Oh, okay. So I'll go wherever I'm being pulled.
All right. And the door kind of opens into a very tight stone staircase that spirals up. And before I do that though, I want you, make an Arcana check on the book for me. And anyone else, if you want to do anything else in this room, feel free to.
Can Merrick peer over his shoulder and look at this also?
Sure. I mean, unless Anton's hiding it.
No, he's not.
Can Merrick make an Arcana check on this one?
Yeah.
Alright. There's some weird luck going on. I don't know what's happening.
Right.
It's not on me. That's all I can say.
I rolled a natural 20 on like the needless investigation check, but then 5 on this.
Okay.
Should we just? So I just burn my inspiration so you can roll something good here.
Again, you all have inspiration.
Oh,
I give inspiration to Merrick because I really believe this next roll is going to be better than all the other previous rolls.
Somehow I feel inspired to try again.
That's not the right roll.
Oh my goodness. I don't suppose.
I did the wrong one though in the beginning.
Well, you did acrobatics.
But
No. You did intelligence arcana and then a dex acrobatics for whatever reason, and then another intelligence arcana.
I don't know why I click. Oh, I see. No. Oh no, I did. I must have done a deck. I don't know why I did acrobatics. I meant to do arcana.
Yeah, because
for that.
Anton did his and failed. Then Merrick did a dexterity
Merrick-
acrobatics.
But it still would have been a 3, so that wouldn't have done anything. And then this next one was a 2, so it's
Oh man.
yeah. So my acrobatics, I meant to roll arcana. I hit the wrong button.
Okay, I mean, even with those low rolls, you know that there's something special about this. But
Wow.
you would need a fair bit more time to kind of figure everything out. In the meantime, Anton has just kind of, closed the book and continued to move on through the staircase, which spirals up. It's a very, very tight fit. So I will just, for the moment, try to get all of you guys in here. Don't think it's gonna work though.
I don't think our tokens want to move anywhere.
Not just yet, but it leads you out because I haven't moved you. Oh my god. Wait a minute. That's why.
Okay, there we go. Hey, this must be the room we were exploring, huh?
Yeah, so that's the study. Those are the 2 rooms. This is the staircase, or the door that leads into the staircase. I'll bring you in here just so you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
Anton, you're pulled upstairs.
I will go upstairs.
Let's go.
Let me just... I'll move you guys first, and then your tokens. Maybe that will help.
Oh yeah, must be no light up here.
Dark vision.
Oh, you guys don't have it.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
So it's, again, a very, very tight fit.
Oh, wow.
But it leads out into a small landing. And Anton, you would recognize that on the other side of this staircase is another staircase that continues to go up. But you see that there's a very, very, again, a very thick, luxurious, plush rug on the ground. And on the north wall, there is a portrait of Strahd. So it's about a 10 feet wide by 20 foot long landing. And you can feel like this cold draft that rushes down from the spiral staircase at the north.
Is this leading me along the path that my eye had followed to coming back from the tower with all the bats in it?
No, it's leading you through this door, where you
Okay.
can see the woman
Oh.
that was in the portrait in the study below you. She turns and she looks very surprised, and you can see that she's holding like a club, and she gets it, she holds it ready. Anyone who's going to go into this room, first of all, let me know so I can move your token.
I'm moving in.
You should already be in.
Sure. Dargos will go inside.
It's
I'll
a roll.
stand
Yeah, I'll
at
follow,
the
but I'll
threshold.
hold the tail end of the
Okay.
group here.
I'm going to leave Victor out in the staircase for now, just because it's a tight fit. And as you can tell, this is not scaled very well,
Yeah.
but there's nothing I can do about that.
It's fine.
Going forward now that you guys have met the woman, I'm going to change her character sheet, Ryan, so that you can also view her
Oh, okay.
if she moves from the group for whatever reason. But I want everyone right now to just make a perception check for me.
Oh, look, a good roll. Oh, I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh my god. It's like just extremes. Extremes. You know, I was really badly burned. So in my defense,
That's true.
That's
yeah.
true. So, Turil, Anton, and even Dargos, you're able to, as you're looking at the woman, you're seeing drops of water coming from her hands, and you can see little droplets. It almost looks like raindrops have sprinkled around her. Now, everyone, make an insight check for me.
I'm okay. It's probably good enough. As use inspiration, but I'm scared to get another low roll.
I'm going to tell you not to use inspiration on this.
Okay.
Enough of your comrades are able to pick up. She's genuinely very scared, but there's a little flash of hope in her eyes as she turns and sees that you guys are not vampire spawn. And she looks at you, kind of still holding her club aloft, which you could see is made of like driftwood that's still soaked through, it seems like. And she says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
And she's human?
Yes, she is human. She has, that bright red hair, features very similar to the portrait that you saw in the study.
Dargos would want to approach her very slowly and cautiously and say, "Milady, please, we mean you no harm. We have come here because of the evil that is Lord Strahd."
She kind of pulls back and she says, "So you're not allies with Strahd?"
Unless
Never.
he sets his allies on fire, we are no allies.
She lowers her club. "Then have you come to rescue me? Can you help me get out?"
In a manner
My
of
lady.
speaking.
"Well, don't speak in a manner, speak plain. Can you help me or not?"
Are you Serena?
"Yes, my name is Sorina Aranova. Who are you?"
I'm Anton. There's Turil, Argos, and Oleg. As my friend said, we are here to slay the devil Strahd.
How
Tell
did
me,
you?
what you seem this club you have seems to be wet, and I see water dripping from your hands. How has this come to pass?
And you also would see that her clothing is not wet, though. Her hair is not wet. She kind of breaks eye contact with you, Anton, and says that there's a long story. And not one I wish to go over right now. Can we leave, please? Does Strahd know that you're here?
He does. And we have no time for long stories. He's going to reach out his hand like to put it on her shoulder, but he's actually going to cast Reaver's Touch as he touches her.
Okay. Tell everyone what that does.
What?
Oh my gosh.
So you're just going to attack her?
Yes.
This is like deja vu.
Classic Zach. Hold on, let me get
There's a reason why Connard
Inhabited
through
this.
Anton.
Yeah.
Now, is this something Connard wants to do or something?
No, this is Anton.
Okay.
Well,
Because
This is
Connard
what
has
I
no
don't
control over your over Anton. That's why I'm asking.
know, but Anton remembers the Madame Ava's advice.
What
He's
was
acting on that.
what was that advice?
That Strahd's bride Serena is an enemy, and seeing the unnatural state that she's in, how she's
Check your
dripping.
notes. Check your notes.
No. No, Serena and the
Oh.
bride will help us defeat him. retcon.
Nope. No. Roll.
No.
Oh
No.
god. This is Rose's
Did I
arm getting
write
cut
that
off
down?
all over again.
Oh no. Ulrich shudders in the mind
Anyway.
of Merrick right now. Like, no, not again.
All right. So the touch
That's
of your
not what
hand drains a target's life energy, allowing you to, yada yada yada. You don't have advantage on this because she's not a beast. So go ahead and roll to attack.
I don't,
So,
how did I
like
get
when
that so wrong?
when he's like holding her, is that considered grappling?
No, because he's just reaching out and touching. Like if he was to kind of grab her or like bear hug. I don't wrestle, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You can see me.
But
he's
him
just
touching, I don't necessarily know what he's doing.
right, and he's kind of doing it in such a way. Oh, don't worry, Serena, but we're gonna help you.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Out her sheet real quick. I don't think that's high enough, but you don't add anything to that. That's your total.
That includes what I add.
You rolled
Yeah, where is her? Okay, so that's not enough to hit, but she does kind of feel that dark, malevolent power, and she just kind of shirks it off. In fact, you can even feel a power surge from her, resisting it. And she takes a step back and immediately holds up her club. Says, I don't think you're allies. One word from me, Strahd will be here.
We got off on the wrong foot. Hold on.
Merrick cries out, Anton, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna set my quarterstaff on the ground and just be like, look, we don't want to hurt you. We want to hurt Strahd. My friend here is a little confused.
Serena still is kind of backing out. Let me move her. She begins to back away from you guys towards this door.
My lady, forgive us, please. But let me ask you a question. You want to be saved from here. Is that correct?
Yes.
But if we're not allies, you just said that you would call Strahd. Why would you do that if you want to be away from him?
I felt his power attack me. So now I don't know who to trust.
That's just his seductive stare. There's no real power there. He is a friend and he is an ally.
Merrick's gonna walk up behind Ant.
Hold on,
Okay.
Oleg, make a persuasion check for me, please.
It's the seduction persuasion check. Perfect.
Just persuasion.
Oh, she's probably not persuaded.
Can I use inspiration on
Yes,
Oleg?
please.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's give it back to him now.
If you want to, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, do I do it again? All right.
I will give you the option. It's a shame that that's on that side, but what I was going to say before you rolled
Okay.
is if you wanted to just take that second roll, that 24, I would accept that.
Oh,
Okay.
can he still do that?
Yeah, because that's what I was saying, and then he clicked it.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I will. Yeah, I will absolutely take the 24. If
Okay.
you're willing to give it to me.
So Serena lowers her club and says, "Then keep him away from me. I don't trust him. I trust you."
I just go. I will be right next to you, my lady, the whole time.
Then how are we getting out?
I immediately turn and just go, Anton.
Targos. Go
Looking
ahead.
at his journal and looking at Serena and looking back at his journal. I very clearly wrote down Madame Ava says she's our enemy. You're saying this is incorrect?
Yes. I have in my journal that if we seek out his bride, she wants to destroy Strahd too.
Yes. And isn't that in the player notes?
I believe it is.
It's in the player notes on the bottom. Yes, it says exactly what Jeremiah just said. She seeks his destruction as much as we do.
Yeah.
I apologize most profusely, lady.
You might want to just let her hit you with that wet log for a minute, just to get things even, and let's go.
Dargos would like to say to Serena that, my lady, I don't believe Strahd is just going to let you or us go so easily. Do you know any way to fight him, or at least to free ourselves from him being able to find us?
Or can you lead us to his study? We know that there's something that we need in his study. We know that we need to get.
That's where we just were, I think.
Yeah,
We have it now, right?
Yeah.
The journal is, what we got from there.
So yeah, you already went to his study. Do you want to tell her where else you're looking to go in the castle? Anton kind of already has an inkling of where to go.
Can Merrick ask really quick? Lady, we can't read what's in this book, but can you?
I'm gonna say, just again for the sake of brevity, she takes a look at it. She doesn't know.
No.
It's
Okay.
it's written in a very in-depth code.
Okay.
You would assume by Strahd himself.
Well, Dargos will ask, we know of two other things that may help. Do you know where Strahd's brother's tomb is, or perhaps the North Peak Tower? There apparently may be something that helps us fight Strahd in those places.
Yes, I don't have full reign over the castle, not yet, until apparently I am his wife. But I was taken to the North Peak Tower for a while. I can lead you there. And
The tower with the bats.
Yes.
I know the way already.
Are you sure?
But do you know how to read your own notes?
Ooh.
Uh,
That burned more than Strahd's fireball.
okay, so
Ask her, is that essentially out of the things that we're looking for, is that the closest
Yeah, good
at
question.
this point?
at this point, yes, it would be the
Okay.
next on the list.
Sure. Okay. Just want to
the
make sure we
other
have
part
efficiency
is-
of time.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you guys directly there.
Okay.
Because we've already kind of given that description to
Sure. Yeah.
Anton's character. So let me just get the map. Okay. Let me move you guys there first. And I want to move you guys here first.
Oh.
Kind of give a visual. I forgot to do that with the study because you actually have a fairly nice little map there. But this is kind of what you guys see when you walk into the north tower peak, or the north peak tower.
Wow.
But let
Oh, wow.
me go ahead, take all that in. If we have time at the end, I'll bring you back to the study, the artwork for the study that I forgot to show you. But for now, okay, so this is this room. Ooh, it's going to be a tight fit again. So there's some small maps.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem like a thing you'd do in a single session very often with how large this map
And
is.
for some, oh, there we go. Like for some reason, Serena's token was just massive and it wouldn't change until just now. But I'll bring you guys to the map itself. You might again have to scroll in.
Mm-hmm.
But Anton, you're being drawn to the chest, the iron chest at the foot of the bed. Serena just kind of stays at the top of the landing, and she
Okay.
just kind of hugs the wall.
I'll stand next to her to ensure that I would protect her.
Okay.
Same.
She feels a little bit relieved having you there. Anton, she does not want you close.
Dargos would want to check for traps on this thing.
Okie dokie. Let me.
If I can assist, I don't know how that would help, but
All right. So again, the stairs. I'll just give you the little rundown. End at a dark and dreary room with manacles attached to the walls. In the middle of the room is a wood frame bed fitted with leather restraints. At the foot of the bed, as you can see, is the iron chest. The lid is sculpted with an emblem. You guys, since you are Barovians, would recognize this emblem as the crest of Strahd, the seal of Strahd. There is a wooden ladder that leads up to the ceiling. The trapdoor is open, and you could even just hear the chittering of bats, and the smell of the guano is wafting down, and it's almost like oppressive. There's thin streams of water that drip through the trapdoors, rotting wood forming a puddle around the base of the ladder. As far as the chest, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception?
Well,
I mean, I'd rather investigate, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll let you decide, investigation or perception.
Yeah, my investigation's better.
I was going to call you Tasso. If Toro wants to help, you can add his proficiency to your roll.
Okay. So 16 plus whatever your proficiency is.
4.
So that would be
Oh, that's nice.
20.
Let's see if I can't find... I want to try to find the crest. Oh, here it is. This way, you guys know what you're looking at. So you can see like the dark raven in front, and in that little center part is the silhouette of Castle Ravenloft.
That really tall tower, what we're inside of right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So you did 16, and then what's your proficiency, Jeremiah?
4, so that'd be a total of 20.
20. Excellent. So there is no traps, but you do see that it is locked. There is no key around here.
Well, Dargos will say, this looks safe, but we're either going to need a key or some way to pick this lock.
Let me open it. And I will cast Knock again.
Okay.
Just there for reference.
Thank you. Let me just double check one thing. Yeah, okay. So within it, well, have you got, who wants to open it? You hear the little of the lock.
My mage hand will open it.
Okay. Your mage hand pulls open the iron chest to reveal inside that there's a like a silk pillow, blood red. And on top of that pillow is a pendant. And I want to show it to you guys because I could describe it, but it'd be a lot cooler if you saw it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
quite nice.
So you guys would recognize from the description that Van Richten has given you as this being the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
And did he tell us what it does exactly against Strahd?
Someone would have to pick it up.
Can we ask
Serena?
Serena if she knows anything about this?
She just kind of peeks over and says, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
I'll pick it
I
up.
do want you, Oleg, since you're so kind of close to her,
Sure.
to make make a perception check for me, and also an arcana check.
And I'll pick it up whenever you're ready for that.
Okay. And feel free to... so as you pick it up, you are kind of just filled with this sense of goodness, of holiness. Wow.
The 1 and the 20.
Oh my god.
All right, so I pick it up at what I'm sorry.
You got a sense of warmth, of goodness, of holiness, and immediately your attention is drawn to Oleg.
What do I see? What is it that's drawing my attention?
It's just you can feel that there's just some type of connection between the symbol that you're holding and its type of power.
Oh, gotcha.
And
yeah,
Oleg.
I kind of toss it in my hand a little bit to feel the weight of it, and I say, I think this is for you, and I toss it to Oleg.
Okay.
Roll to catch.
Yeah, I guess I'll catch.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to catch. So because you rolled so shitty for those,
Of course, yeah. Actually, it just hits me in the face and just goes down. I'm like, ah.
But you do eventually pick it up.
Sure.
Let me. So that's just the handout. I want to give it to you.
With that one, now you too feel she's an enemy. You start attacking her.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
It's just dawned on you.
No, absolutely not. So,
I'm doing my best to protect her, but I'm trying to like, she's quite attractive. So every time I try to pick it up, I kick it, and I'm just like, oh no, yeah, I'll get it. I'm just like I got like muffin hands that I keep trying to paw at it.
Kick it by
And
both
I
ears.
kick it again. I'm like, ah.
Anton, Turl, Dargos, and Merrick, because you're a little bit further behind, and you're getting a little different perspective of Serena. And you see that as she kind of stands back within the shadows of the staircase here, she does seem to be even more hidden than what you would expect.
Like, does it seem there's something magical happening?
Yes, it does seem like that. So, I don't know. Hold on, let me maybe pull out your character sheet and see if I can just add it to your sheet. Because I click on the item and all it gives me is like the handout. I can read what it does, but I need you to read what it does.
Okay.
Because it's kind of a big deal. Let me just pause that. All right, Oleg, there you are. But while I'm doing that, what else are you guys doing in this room?
The fact that she seems more obscured, does it seem, I don't know, like something evil, perhaps? Like, do I get ooh. Do I get an instinct off that?
Very
That kind of scared me.
She's a special one. I'm sorry if she scared you guys.
I'm like, it's evil.
You can go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Okay. How bad will this roll be? Arcana, not acrobatics. Oh my gosh.
I'll
It's
just.
one of my highest rolls of the night.
What did you get?
A 10.
All right. You're not picking up anything evil, but you are noticing there might be something special about the cloak that she's wearing. And again, she's still dripping this water, like it's almost continuously that it's falling from her hands. So I update the holy symbol of Ravenkind for you all to be able to see what it does.
I got
What
that.
were you going to say, Archon?
Merrick wants to ask her again, Lady Sorina, what happened to you this night with the water and the wood?
She looks at you and she says, the water is not because of what happened in my life. And she turns away.
She said it's not because of what happened in her life?
Yes.
Merrick doesn't know how to respond to that.
All right. Firstly, any questions about the holy symbol of Ravenkind?
Now, after that, I pick it up. Is this is this just a pendant that just dangling from a chain that I can put around my neck?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I immediately just really get a sense of the power of this and a bit of reverence, and I just kind of put it over and I hold it close to my chest.
Okay. You take a few moments to just kind of focus.
Absolutely.
Normally, I would give you the time to truly do your attunement, but we'll say that you did, because again, you're going to need it. Plus, time is ticking down. So, what else would you guys like to do?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like a rather cozy little room. Let's say we take a short rest here.
Do we have time? I guess. Do we have time? Do we know we have time?
The only other thing we'd want to do would be try to find the grave of his brother, but I don't know that we'd have time to do that before our time is up. So a rest before Strahd comes might be our best bet.
Well, I mean, we still
Can we
got.
ask her how far it is? Would she know?
So Storina looks at you and says, "You want to rest here? Do you think Strahd will let you rest?"
Yeah, and this is not the place I'd want to meet him in.
He seems strangely willing to allow us to be at our best. I think it might be worth risking, especially considering the drubbing we got at the hands of his vampire spawn.
Lady Sorina, is there a safer place that we can rest?
There is no safe place in this castle. Except she thinks for a moment. There is a church, but it's not holy ground.
A chapel inside the castle.
There is his brother's tomb, which does seem to be the only place of solace and warmth within this castle.
You know where this is, lady?
Can you lead us there?
Go there too.
I've gone there many times, but Strahd doesn't like it when I go. But there's
By all means, lead the way.
no way out except for one way in, one way out.
Then maybe I can set a trap for him.
But if we go to the tomb, maybe Strahd will attack us if he doesn't like anyone being in there. Maybe we should rest before going into the tomb.
I do think we need a rest, perhaps even more than we need the sword.
I think you're fools for resting.
I tend to disagree. I think we should get all the tools we can.
We'll look to Terrell and then just ask, do you know where he might be right now?
Yeah, to have a feel of.
Yes, you can.
I'm really praying the bathroom. The bathroom for like
You
2-3
just jump in the
hours.
shower. We've got about 20 minutes.
I would say you would feel, because you can't get a sense of like depth, how far beneath you he is.
Yeah.
You would say he's more in the center of the castle, which is kind of in the same area that you guys are in.
Okay. He's not far from us as we stand right now. I think we get the tools that we need and deal with the consequences instead of sitting here like fish
Sitting ducks.
in a barrel.
Agree.
I agree.
It's 2 votes for seeking out the sword. I vote for rest. Let's say the rest of you.
I wish to find any tool we can to fight this.
Lady Sorina hates Strahd, and she says that we should not rest. Maybe we should listen to her.
So be it. I will not stay here by myself.
Probably also
The
why.
way to the tomb.
She says, I don't know what you've encountered before we met within these castle walls. So maybe you do need a rest, but she motions to this place. Is this where you would really want to make your final stand against Strahd and his minions?
You mean if we rest, he will
Sounds
come
like-
for us?
One place is as good as another. It makes no difference to me, and we will face Strahd this night, whether here or somewhere else.
Oh, was that in your journal too?
It's in my heart, lady.
Please take us to the tomb.
She kind of just exasperated, throws her hands up, flicking water everywhere. So be it. Strahd will not hurt me. It's you that he will kill.
She flicks water?
Yeah, water. Her hands are constantly dripping water.
Lady Sorina, is there a source of running water in this castle?
No, there's no such thing here.
Are you afflicted by something, my lady?
She kind of physically kind of moves back a little, like almost as if like you've hurt her, and she's afflicted. It's not the word I would use.
What has Strahd done to you?
It's not Strahd has done to me, but it's.
We have no time for this. We need to move.
I agree.
As we're walking, can I ask her, Lady Sorina, do you have any power over Strahd in some way? Anything more that can help us destroy him once and for all?
No power than his strange obsession. He thinks he loves me, and that I am a woman that I am not.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
See if she's holding back.
Sure. So are you guys actually walking, or are you staying here in the peak?
Oh, I assumed we were walking.
Yeah, we should be going to the tomb.
Oh my
That's what
gosh.
4 out of 5 of us wanted to do.
Are we at the top, so we're going back down, right? Is that how
Yeah,
it
so
works?
you guys are
Gotcha, okay.
spiraling back down.
Another 10.
Cool. All right, where's my cheat sheet?
Some funky dice rolling.
That's not on me. Blame it on Roll20. All right, so we are in. Okay. So you have the option. And Sorina will ask, do you want to go the quickest way or the safest way?
Safest? Question mark?
What kind of danger lies on the quickest way?
She just looks towards. She brings you out back to that one part of the map where it's branched off into the tower that had that red light, that red glow. So you guys have the option of going back through the study and going through that large spiral staircase with the heart, or this would bring you, well, it would be longer, but it would also get you to where you're going. So again, you have the option of taking a more direct route, which is going to put you in danger. She lets you know that right away. Or taking your time, just ticking away.
Merrick looks around at the group. How much more time do we have? Who's been keeping track?
We'll be lucky if we have minutes left.
Well, then we won't have time to get to the catacombs anyway. She tries to think real quickly. Maybe he'd return to his study. He likes his study. He keeps it neat. He might not even want to fight there.
Found this book there. Do you know anything about it?
his book. Merrick or someone has already showed it to her. She didn't recognize what it was.
Do you know of the sword that we need from the tomb?
I've heard of some weapons that Strahd tries to keep out of the hands of adventurers like you.
So can we make our way to the study to confront Strahd while
It
you
would be-
retrieve the sword and bring it back to us?
That would be a very far journey. I have to go all the way down. Well, actually, hold on, retcon. Did you tell her where it is?
Oh, we were talking about the tomb. Yeah, her brother, his brother's tomb.
She says it's deep within the catacombs. I thought if you had time to rest, that would be a safe place for you to rest, but now you tell me you don't have time. He's coming for you.
You all will try to delay Strahd in the study. I can try to go retrieve the sword. I think I may know. Tell me, lady, is the tomb deep underground?
Yes.
I may know fast route to get there and be able to travel it quickly.
Then we should go.
Can only you take this route?
I would give myself the ability to fly, to traverse there most quickly. I could take maybe one of you with me. That would be it.
If we plan on fighting in the study, if we prepare the ground beforehand, it might give us a better chance. I have a way I can set a trap for him if we can prepare.
Okay. So I will say you guys have made your way back to the study.
Oh.
It's a very nice study.
So, who's going where?
Actually, question Dungeon Master really quick. So the symbol of Ravenkind, you showed us, the players, what it does, but so our characters know what it does also after Oleg looked at it, I guess?
It's up to Oleg. He would have had taken the time to kind of attune to it, learn what it does.
Okay, and then told us.
Yeah, I would have given everybody some kind of inkling.
Okay.
What the possibilities might be.
And Serena is saying that the study is like a cave-in sort of, that Strahd wouldn't want to fight there.
Yes, I mean if you recall, everything was nice and neat in place, well taken care of. This is a place that he cherishes.
Maybe Anton should take Oleg, since he has the symbol of Ravenkind and it can protect them from anything on their way to the tomb. And the rest of us can prepare in Strahd's study. It seems he would not want to make a mess of it.
I'm all for preparing.
Do you think you might need the symbol more here if Strahd comes?
Anton, how can you protect yourself from whatever's down there?
I can't really. I'll just be running from anything I might encounter.
It's very risky.
I can cast invisibility on you.
That would be most helpful.
Invisible and fly all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't crash into anything, he should be fine. To be honest, if you guys are going to make your stand here, I feel that we should all be together.
Agreed.
But if Anton wants to go and try to retrieve the sword, I can cast invisibility on him. And Godspeed to you, Anton. We hope you make it back.
Seems our best bet.
Merrick's going to ask, what kind of preparations can the others do in the room, and how long does that take?
What what Dargos would want to do would be prepare a glyph of warding here, which is very, very long description. But basically, I would set a trap. Yeah, this is the longest spell I've ever seen. But basically, I would set a trap that when triggered would erupt with damage, and I could choose what type of damage we think would be most effective against him.
Did you see the casting time?
I did. So I don't know that I'd have even time to do this.
An hour. We don't have time for that.
Okay, so that's off the table.
An hour, wow.
You can feel Strahd closing in.
He's on his way. We need to move now. Whatever our decision is, we do it.
May I ask, is there a closet or anything like that that we can put Lady Serena in so she's out of harm's way?
She responds, "There's not the closet here. There was one in the room that I was held in. But I'm not running. I came here to fight."
I like her style.
Lady Serena, the water on that club, is it regular water or maybe holy water?
Unfortunately, not holy. In fact, it's tainted by Strahd himself.
I have holy water in my pack. Will that help untaint it?
Not unless you can bring back the dead. You get a sense that there's a lot going on beneath the surface with her.
Yes.
There's a lot of history.
Well, I'm going to prepare.
Here now.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare holy water like grenades. Just kind of set them out and prepare.
Okay.
Anton is feverishly kind of flipping through the tome of Strahd, seeing if he can make heads or tails of it. He perhaps spend his inspiration point to get another attempt at that.
Sure.
And I will give you guidance to give you a better chance at it.
Okay. So was that a Arcana check, was it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Roll a d4.
Saying if you're gonna need more than what a d4.
Oh, slap in the face. What is that?
You have it. I would tell you to use it.
So, okay. I haven't looked at this book yet. The one of the things that I get with the spirit that I have out right now is the ability to understand undead constructs and fae. Would that help in this?
No.
Okay.
And did we say Strahd is coming
He's
towards us or towards the study?
Closer and closer as every second ticks away.
How long does disguise self take?
It should say there's usually a duration in there.
Action. It's an action to cast, and then I think it's like.
Okay, then yeah, just one action.
Okay.
All right. So can I spend my inspiration to allow Anton to look at that again?
Absolutely. And fast.
Come on. I'm spending it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yay!
Maybe. I did use the D4.
That's high enough. I'm just going to put this in chat because right now it's not set up in the actual item yet. But that is what you will get. We'll say that this has given you enough time to attune. So the first part might not really care at the moment.
+1 to AC is good, though, especially.
Yes. And any saving throws when defending against Strahd's magic.
Does it actually have any information about the history of Barovia?
You won't. We don't have time for you to do that right now. Literally, you won't. In the real game, you can have all the time you want to delve into that.
Well, can we start just casting buffs on each other if we know he's coming?
Absolutely. Turl, you almost feel like Strahd's breathing down your neck. That's how close he is.
How tall is the ceiling?
Is Anton going?
No.
Nope, he's not going.
Oh man.
Well, I'd like to cast heroism on as many people as I can in the meantime.
Do not cast it on me, please.
Okay.
I need healing magic if you have it.
And you
I'll
see
cast Cure Wounds on you.
if
Okay.
you're
I thought
anyone
you were
who's
regenerating.
would see
I'll-
a little bit of the wall within the fire open,
sorry, what's above the fire?
kind of stepping through. You see Strahd.
Oh,
He walks through. So, I see you have met my bride, Tatiana. She's beautiful, no?
Her name is
And you see
Serena,
Serena.
but who can keep track of such things?
Glare at him.
certainly not you.
You see Serena glare and say, "I am not your bride."
I will
So-
jump in front
Okay,
of
feel
her
free.
and Serena to make sure that whatever happens goes through me.
So,
Oh man, that clicking.
Can you send? I apologize. Can you send me the holy symbol Raven kind again? I clicked off of it. I don't know where to find it.
hold on. Yep, I can do that.
Thank you
Sorry.
so much.
Did you roll for the healing spell, Oleg?
Yes, hold on. I do apologize.
Don't you have regen?
It only takes me to half health.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it at second level.
It should be in your journal, but I will go ahead and show it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say I gave
Oh.
heroism to Shogi and Victor again, I guess, since they'll hopefully be our tanks.
I hate to say, but it's a concentration spell, so you can only have it active once.
Oh, I can only put it on one person?
Yep.
Okay. I'll put it on Galen, Oleg then.
What does it do for me?
Gives
3
you
minutes.
7. I'll give you 7
Temporary?
temporary every
Every-
round.
On your turn,
Ooh.
every round you get 7 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Until he
Okay.
loses concentration.
So we start off with 7. Okay. Thank you so much. That's actually very nice.
All right.
As the DM, I'm very tickled at the moment. As Strahd, I am also very tickled at the moment. Seeing you guys stress and scuttle about, I'm very, very much enjoying that, which almost makes me want to cry. Your time is up. Your consciousness has been severed from the Baroque.
Oh.
Hmm.
In fact, you
Can I grab Lady Serena's hand before I go?
You can, and then that's the last sensation you feel before you're brought back into your actual bodies.
Oh.
And you wake in a cold, dark forest. Let me just pull that up. You can feel the rain upon your skin. But you do feel that you're back in your own proper bodies, but you also realize that you're alone. And you're not in a familiar place. Your weapons are not with you. Galen, you're not wearing your armor. In fact, you don't know where any of your belongings are. And you can begin to hear the howling of wolves nearby. And that's where we'll stop. So,
Dang.
game-wise, you guys don't know what happened to your Barovian counterparts after they met Strahd in his study. You don't know what happened to Serena. Here you are.
Oh.
Whew.
Are these characters ever gonna come back for somehow, some way? Okay.
I can't tell you too much.
Sure.
But yeah, there was a lot going on in that night. I would enjoy you guys realizing that. Connor, stop moving your fucking token. Leave it be. But yeah, so like I said, that's where we're going to end it.
Okay.
And we'll pick up with you guys lost in this strange forest with the wolves howling at your backs.
So we're together. We're all alone.
You're all alone for the time
Okay.
being, except
Connor, you lavender.
yeah. Well, you're not supposed to be.
The curious
okay.
wizard.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's all I have for you tonight.
Oh
Man.
Build up.
yeah.
I know. It's like we just didn't
Pretty
have enough.
awesome.
There's just not enough time to.
Yeah, it felt like it was like slow, and then like everything was accelerating, and then at the last minute, poof.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that afterwards, unless you want to do it now. But like I said, I had to make changes to that. It technically was supposed to give you 4 hours, but I knew that was still not going to be enough. It was going to take us at least 5 to 6 hours to do what we needed to do there. So
Yeah, that's. Did you say that this thing was meant to be a one shot? The
yeah, so it's the way it's set up is you have 4 hours to kind of explore the castle, and Strahd giving you the boons. It's all part of it. Finding the treasures are all part of it. Finding an ally, that's also in there. But then after that 4 hours, that's when you really battle Strahd, which you know is still going to take a buttload of time. So
Sure.
we were never going to truly kill him tonight, but maybe later.
I don't think our characters are ever going to truly kill him if our first encounters.
You don't know
Do you
that
know
yet.
from that
Indication.
like kind of interlude there when this happened in the timeline? Was this like a long time ago? Was this
That's something you might have to try to figure out.
okay?
But based off of, I will ponder upon that
Okay.
because I know exactly when it happens in the timeline. I want to think a little bit more about what your Barovian counterparts know. I would probably give you an exact year, and I'll share that in Discord. So then you guys, I feel like that's something you guys would know. And then you can kind of maybe figure out that mystery going forward.
All right. Well, that was
Interesting.
a pretty crazy night of Halloween vampire hunting that did not go as planned, I will say. But I do want to say thank you to these awesome people, to Archon, to Doreen, to Jitterbug, to Shogi, to Zach. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope everybody has had a great Halloween weekend. And again, thank you to Doreen for all your work. I know this is a crazy amount of work to put it together.
So many maps.
So many maps. I'm going to continue learning these maps. Oh my god.
Well, this practice round will give us a nice taste of what we will hopefully eventually really experience. So
absolutely.
Thank you all again. I'm going to say good night to everybody out there in Twitch land. I hope you all enjoyed and had a good time. We will see you all next time, which will be 2 weeks from today for the next session back to our normal time, hopefully. And we will see you all next time. So peace out. Happy gaming and happy Halloween, everybody. Good night, all.
All right.
Good night.